Will Assassin's Creed Mirage have microtransactions? Yes. Yes, we will. Oh, God. But what type of microtransactions will they be? Will they be skins? Will they be XP boosts? Will they be the down bad microtransactions we saw in Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Odyssey? Let's talk about that. Now, you may be thinking, what do you mean microtransactions are in Assassin's Creed Mirage? They said they are going back to the classic AC games, to the roots. We're going back to what we always wanted and we miss. I get you, brothers and sisters, I get you. But that doesn't mean they're not gonna have microtransactions. Do you guys remember back in Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood actually, and Revelations actually, if you renovated a tailor store, you could then dye your clothes. I mean, you could also get other things from the tailor, but that was one of the main things you could do. You could dye your assassin robes. Maybe you were bored in Assassin's Creed Revelations of Ezio's classic grey robes. So instead, you visit the tailor and you have the choice of Masyaf white, something crimson something, I can't remember, and something else. There was loads of different colours you could choose. You thought I was about to list all of them like I knew them all then. Nah. And you go, yo, Masyaf white, that's sick. That reminds me of Altair. So let's buy it. So you pay, I don't know, 1,000 gold, and you do a little cool Animus sort of glitchy update thing, and all of a sudden, you are in the white robes. It's great customization. It makes you feel like it's your Ezio, your version of him. And overall, in games in general, customization like that is really personal to the player, and it engages you, it immerses you, and it makes your experience that much better. Now let's have a look at Assassin's Creed, Valhalla. Of course, there was different armors you could find. There was no robe dyes because you weren't an assassin, you were an epic Viking warrior. My nan's calling up to me from downstairs. She's not really, I'm just saying, but my nan's calling up to me from downstairs, and she's going, what are you on about? You can't be an assassin in an Assassin's Creed game. Why would you mean you're a Viking warrior? Listen, Nan, I get it. It doesn't make sense. You don't get to be an assassin, and there aren't really any assassins in an Assassin's Creed game. I know, it sounds fucking weird, bro, but it's just the way it is, alright? You wouldn't understand, Nan. You wouldn't understand. Well, nor do I, actually. I bet Ubisoft don't even understand themselves. But anyway, you could pick up different armors, you could pick up different weapons, and that's great, right? Yeah, man, that's cool. But it got to the point in Valhalla where every armor you could find was pretty similar. There was nothing cool that stood out. You know, in The Witcher 3, for example, or even Skyrim, for example, you could travel around the world and you'd start off with a shitty armor, and eventually you'd make your way up through the levels, you'd get stronger, but to be honest, you'd just explore more and you'd find way cooler armors. You'd delve through a dungeon, at the end, you'd find a really cool, unique piece of armor that you could wear, and that would always remind you of that time in that dungeon, the quest that was associated. There was a story to that armor, and you could wear it proudly. Valhalla didn't really do that. I mean, even in Assassin's Creed 2, there was the armor of Altair that took a long time to get, and it was an accomplishment when you did. The armor of, the name eludes me. The armor of Brutus, that's it. You could get the armor of Brutus, an accomplishment in itself. You didn't have to get it, but if you did, it was great. And the Ishak Pasha, or Ishak Pasha, I don't know how to pronounce it, in Assassin's Creed Revelations, even in those, they had that sort of very similar self-accomplishment type of finding armor. Valhalla didn't have that. You'd find armors, you'd do a raid, maybe you'd find some armor, or you'd buy some armor from the blacksmith, but it was all the same, you know, you'd make the armor, it was all the same. And yes, I didn't forget about the assassin armor robe type thing you can find in the assassin tombs, so there was a few here and there, but it wasn't the same. That was because all the cool armors, all the cool robes, hoods, cowls, whatever you want to call them, capes, they were all hidden behind a paywall. They were all in the Microtransactions store. You want a cool piece of armor, mate? You go to the Microtransactions store, you have a look what you want, you give them £6 or however much it costs. I never bought from there. And then you'd have sick armors, mate. You'd look so cool, you could walk around looking sick, just like you looked sick in the Ishak Pasha armor in Assassin's Creed Revelations. Here's the thing. There was no self-accomplishment. You didn't earn it. You paid for it. Yeah, you might have earned it at your day job, but you didn't earn it within the game. It takes away a major part of the game. There's no self-accomplishment. There's no incentive to go out there and actually play the game properly. Anyway, The reason I'm talking about this is because in Assassin's Creed Mirage, I feel like that's the sort of microtransactions we're gonna see. Aesthetic ones, you know, skins, things to make your character look really fucking cool. And some would say, that's fine, I don't mind spending a bit of extra money to look cool. Then fair enough, you spend your money, you earned it, you spend it how you want to spend it. For me, the player, I feel as if I would rather earn that. I don't really want to just give money, and you know, it's not like I can't afford to, but I've paid for the game, so I feel like I deserve everything in that game. If I've shilled out $60, $70 for this game, I feel like I should have everything in that game waiting for me to work hard on and unlock. I don't want to be having to give you guys another $10 for this, $10 for that. If I wanted every piece of armor in Valhalla, I don't know exactly how much it would come to, but I know for sure it would come to a lot more money than what the base price for the game was itself. And is that a sign of good game design? Oh, that rhymes. In my opinion, no, because it's a sacrifice of creativity in order for business. And I get it to an extent, you know, businesses gotta make money. That's what they are at the end of the day. They're a business. But there's a level at which you do it. There's a level at which it becomes scummy. And I feel like the microtransactions in the most recent Ubisoft games have been just that. Quite scummy. So to summarize, yes, I feel like there will be microtransactions within Assassin's Creed Mirage. What will they be? They will be aesthetics, they might be weapons as well. I'm pretty sure, and don't take my word on this because I looked for the image but I can't find it anymore, but I'm pretty sure I saw a leaked image of a gear pack that you can get in the microtransaction store, and it was a flaming sword, bro. It was a flaming sword. I'm like, bro, how do you get a flaming sword just to work like that? You know, you just, when it's in the sheath, there's no flames. You take it out of sheath, it lights up on fire. It's not realistic. Oh, but sorry, animus magic or whatever they used to say. I don't even know. Do you guys remember that? It was a few years ago. There was like some reason why they did something annoying, and people called the developers out, and they were like, "Oh, no, it's just animus magic," something like that. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Animus magic? Oh my god, get out of here. But guys, let me know in the comments your thoughts on microtransactions in the game. Your speculation. Do you think it will have microtransactions? Do you think it won't? Let's get a conversation going and let's build the community. Press that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos and you want to see more just like this. I already have on this channel, and I'm going to be making many Assassin's Creed Mirage videos up until release and beyond. So if you want to stay in the loop, up to date, as I said, press that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, press the thumbs up so I know you want to see more just like this. I love you guys. I will see you soon. May the Father of Understanding guide us. Why do I keep saying that? I can't help it. It's like a urge to say it. I think that should just be our outro from now on. What do you guys think? It's just funny, innit? Fuck the Templars, but it's just funny to say my other Father Understanding guide us at the end of the videos. Love you guys. See you soon. Goodbye.